Howdy folks, today we're here with the camber kit that I just picked up the other day, and I had actually put it on the wire wheel over there and cleaned it up, and then repainted it with some of this rust stop. Works wonders. Alrighty, from High Red Racing, we got the LDB head gasket, so we're able to run the TSX head on the Accord block, and they were so kind enough to include some stickers too. Cool. From Summit Racing, got some assembly lube here, it looks like. Yep. And some plastic gauge so that we can check the tolerances when we put the motor back together. This is really important. Oh, cool. Stickers. Alright, and then we got another package from UPS, and then let's see what this one is. Uh-oh. These aren't just ARPs. These are with the ARP L19s. These are, instead of the normal studs that you get, these are like the bronze gold ones. So they're able to withstand a little bit more horsepower. Alright, a quick rundown of the setup I'm going to have. So, ARP head studs, these are the L19s, so these are the slightly upgraded bolt. We have Manley connecting rods with ARP 2000 bolts, and then I have King Race bearings, and then we have some overnight parts from Japan, some Nippon Racing pistons. I'll give you a little sneak peek of those. Beautiful. These are the wheels my dad just picked up for his truck, 22s, and they got Nito tires. Boom. But this is a before he gets through repainting them, so this is kind of a little sneak peek, and we'll come back to these. Alright, so what we're going to do today, got the ARPs, set those aside, got my pistons, and a Harbor Freight scale. Now, what I'm going to do is open them up and then weigh them. Alright, so what I'm doing is taking just the piston, because I already took it out of the bag there. There's the wrist pin. And I'm going to turn the scale on. It's zeroed out. So what I'm going to do is weigh this piston. So it's 306 grams. Take that off. Then weigh the wrist pin. It's 88 grams. So the reason in doing this, the theory in doing this, is so that it balances the rotating assembly and makes it so that the motor like runs a little bit more harmonious, if that makes any sense. And from Manley, when I received these, they actually put some measurements on here of how much they weighed. So I'm trying to balance them out. So let's say I have a lighter wrist pin on one of them, and that means that I'll pair it with a lighter, like a heavier piston. and then like let's say a heavier rod to balance it out. And then like let's say for instance this one says 384 compared to 385 over here, so I'll definitely put a heavier piston on this 384 rather than the 385. We're at the car wash again. We ended up picking up quite a bit of materials. Got the piston rings from home, woo, nipping. And then went to AutoZone, picked up piston ring compressor. And now we're in the car wash because, you know, gotta keep her clean. Back again at the storage. Over here, Ethan motor. And I got my motor all ready to go. Look how smooth. Oh, like butter, baby. But essentially what we're gonna do today is get the ARPs in. I already balanced the pistons and connecting rods. And then I'm gonna check tolerances for the King race bearings. All right, we went ahead and assembled the pistons here. So now everything is all together. This is what it should look like finally. And we're gonna go ahead and get the piston rings nip in. And once we get those on with the piston ring installer here, we're gonna go ahead and put them in the block. Alright, we're torquing these guys down. And what we were doing is taking this plastic gauge, right? And you take a little bit of this and lay it across like so. And then you torque these down to the specified torque, in this case is 22 foot-pounds. And then you remove these and check how much it's squished using this gauge on the side here, and that'll give you how much tolerance, space, like wiggle room you got. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to this last one here. Compressing the piston rings so that they're able to go into the block. We're putting a race bearing in. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pray that it goes in the first try. Alright, it's looking promising. I'll get a little bit of a persuader to tap her in. Nice and easy. Just like that. Alright, so what you do to use plastic gauge is you go ahead and put a little bit of a line there. And then you take the cap and the bearing, make sure it's all nice and put together there. Now you go ahead and place the top on there, get your persuader. Make sure the cap is alright. Then you tighten these down. Torque it. off. You see how it leaves a little squish there? Now you take the sides here and you hold it up. 2/1000ths, nope, 15/1000ths. So it appears to be about 15/1000ths. There is our measurement.